Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Let me introduce myself. My name is Yani with registration number A1M220050 and I'm in class B. Okay, in here I want to explain about an adverb. What is an adverb? An adverb is a word that describes an adjective, verbs, and other verbs. Adverb can also describe phrases, clauses, and entire sentences. Adverbs usually help to answer the questions like how, when, where, how often, how much, and other. Adverbs often end ly. 1. An adverb that explains the verb. For example, Dina speaks loudly. The loudly word explains the speaks word. The loudly word also answers the question how. How question. How, yes. Why I say like this? Okay, let's make it simple. If there is someone ask you, how does Dina speak? You will answer like this. Dina speaks loudly. The word loudly already explained how Dina speaks. In here, the loudly word as an adverb and the speaks word as a verb. Loudly word explain how the speaks is going, how the work is going. In this case is how Dina speaks. 2. An adverb that explains the adjective. For example, my dad is really handsome. A really word is explain or describes handsome word. If I say my dad is really handsome, people will know that how my dad looks like. Okay, now we talk about adverb form. How can we form an adverb? It's the biggest question now. Can we form the adverb? An adverb from noun or verb? Of course not. We can form an adverb by adding suffix ly to the adjective word. For example, like this. Quick is adjective word. We will add ly behind quick. From adjective word is quick become an adverb word is quickly. Another example is slow. Slow is adjective and it's become slowly as an adverb by adding suffix. We can form an adverb from adjective word. But in here we have to notice that not everything is an ly is an adverb, and some adverb it's doesn't end by ly. There's active word without suffix behind it. It's still as an adverb. It's like well, fast, often, always, very, far, back, never, and other. Now we move to types of adverb. One is adverb of manner. Adverb of manner is an adverb how explain or how to describe something happen or is done. Adverb of manner also answer question how. For example, Bima drives his motorcycle fast. The word fast is an adverb who explain how Bima drives his motorcycle. 2 is adverb of time. Adverb of time is describes when an event or action occurs. It's also answer the questions types of adverb of time. There are definite time and indefinite time.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Today we are gonna talk about adverb of frequency with me, Ode Eli Mutia. Maybe we often hear about this word like always, usually, normally or generally, often, sometimes, occasionally, seldom, rarely, and the last one is never. For your information, these words are included in adverb of frequency. Jadi kata-kata ini termasuk dalam adverb of frequency. Actually, what is an adverb of frequency? So, adverb of frequency is an adverb that shows how often we do something or how often an activity is carried out. Jadi adverb of frequency ini adalah dua adverb yang menjelaskan tentang seberapa sering kita melakukan sesuatu from 100% to 0%. Dari 100% hingga 0%. So let's start from this one. In 100%, there is always mean selalu. For example, I always wake up at 6 o'clock. It means that setiap hari saya selalu bangun jam 6 pagi. And the next is 19%. Usually, for example, I usually have a cereal for breakfast. Is in 18%. There is normally or generally. For example, I normally go to the beach. Normally juga sama artinya seperti usually, yaitu biasanya, tetapi di bawah 10% dari usually itu 18%. I normally go to the beach. Saya biasanya pergi ke pantai. The next, in the 17%, there is a 10. I often eat fish. Sometimes, for example, you sometimes look unhappy. Kamu kadang-kadang kelihatan tidak bahagia or unhappy. So the next, in 13%, occasionally, I occasionally eat junk food. In the next, in 10%, there is seldom. For example, we seldom watch television. And the 5%, there is rarely. For example, it is rarely rainy in my village. And the last one is never. Never is mean tidak pernah, jadi berada dalam tingkatan 0%. For example, she is never ill. It means that dia tidak pernah sakit. Jadi itu adalah contoh-contoh dari adverb of frequency. So the next The next is, what are the rules of position in a sentence of adverb of frequency? Let's talk. So this is the rule of placement in sentence. For the first, before adverb, jadi adverb of frequency ini bisa diletakkan sebelum kata kerja. For example, I occasionally eat junk food. I occasionally eat junk food. Itu adalah kata kerja, jadi letaknya sebelum kata kerja, bukan I eat junk food occasionally. No, it's a wrong sentence. And the next, it go after and is, are, was, were, ought to be. For example, it is rarely raining in my village. Bukan it rarely is raining in my village. Nah, it's wrong sentence. So the next material is adverb of definite. Adverb of definite is still the same as adverb of frequency, which says how often we do something, but in another forms. Jadi adverb of definite ini hampir sama seperti adverb of frequency yang menjelaskan tentang seberapa sering kita melakukan sesuatu tetapi dalam bentuk yang berbeda. Jika di adverb of frequency itu ada always, usually, normally, or generally, often, sometimes, occasionally, seldom, rarely, and never. But in adverb of definite, for example, weekly, daily, every other week, yearly, and the last is twice in a year. Jadi hampir sama tetapi dalam contohnya itu berbeda, dalam bentuk yang berbeda. Examples, I go to school every day. Every day is adverb of definite, and the next is he visits her grandfather twice in a year. Dia mengunjungi kakeknya 2 kali dalam setahun. Jadi twice in a year is adverb of definite. So the last material is adverb of place. What is adverb of place? Adverb of place is adverb tells word and action is happens, and also give us an information about movement, directional, object position, and distance. So let's take a look to a quick example for the first, here and there. For example, come here. Come here, it's mean come to me. Next is I put my bag there. There is adverb of place. It's mean my bag is there. There is a place of my bag. In this sentence, we put here and there's in end of sentence, but we can also put adverb of place in beginning of sentence. For example, here I come. There is my bag. Jadi adverb place bisa diletakkan di awal kalimat maupun di akhir kalimat. Next, directional such as up, down, around, and southeast. For examples, I have a friend from Southeast Sulawesi. Southeast Sulawesi is adverb of place. Next, object position such as below, between, behind. For example, the book is between pen and eraser.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Rayani Pertiwi. My student ID number is A1M220128. I'm going to explain to you about adverb degree. Adverb degree tell us about the intensity of something. Adverbs degree are usually placed before adjective, adverb, or verb. The words to, enough, and very are example of adverb degree. Enough can be used as an adverb and as a determiner. Enough as an adverb, meaning to the necessary degree placed after the adjective or adverb, and it can be used both in positive and negative sentence. For example, is your coffee hot enough? And then next, enough as a determiner, meaning as much or many as necessary placed before the noun, and it is used with countable nouns in the plural and with uncountable nouns. For example, 1. We have enough bread, and 2. You have enough children. And next, 2. 2 as an adverb meaning excessively. Placed before the adjective or adverb, and it can be used in affirmative and negative sentence. For example, this coffee is too hot. And next, very. Very goes before an adverb or adjective to make it stronger. For example, 1. The girl was very beautiful. 2. He worked quickly. And if you want to make a negative form of an adjective or adverb, we can add not to the verb, or we can use not very with the original adjective or adverb. The meaning of the phrases are not identical. Usually, the phrase using not very less direct and thus more polite than the other phrase. And for example, original phrase, he worked quickly, and opposite meaning with not, he did not work quickly, and opposite meaning with not very, he did not very work quickly, and opposite meaning with an opposite work, he worked slowly. And next, interrogative adverbs. These adverbs are used to ask questions and are placed at the beginning of a sentence. For example, 1. How is your brother now? 2. Where is my bag? 3. When did you go to Malaysia? And 4. How long was your flight to India? And next, relative adverbs. These adverbs relate or connect to sentence. They are called relative adverbs because they refer to meaning. They refer to something mentioned earlier. They are where, when, and why. For example, 1. This is the village where I grew up. 2. I don't remember when I went to bed last night. 3. Do you know the reason why the shops are closed today? And 4. She remembers the day when she first met her husband. And 5. I know the hospital where my brother was born.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Yulyanti SANDI. My student ID number I1M220028 from class B. On this occasion, I will explain a material on the adverb of quantity, adverb of affirmation, and adverb of probability. Okay, I will explain the adverb of quantity first. Adverb of quantity is a form of adverb used to describe a certain quantity or amount of something. Adverb of quantity followed by a noun. Jadi, adverb of quantity adalah suatu bentuk kata keterangan yang digunakan untuk menjelaskan kuantitas atau jumlah tertentu akan suatu hal. Adverb of quantity terbagi menjadi dua. Yang pertama yaitu countable noun. Countable noun adalah kata benda yang dapat kita hitung menggunakan angka. Kata benda ini memiliki bentuk tunggal dan jamak. Contoh kata benda dalam bentuk tunggal. Yang pertama, one dog. Kedua, idea. Ketiga, shop. Contoh kata benda dalam bentuk jamak. Yang pertama, 2 dogs. Yang kedua, 2 ideas. Yang ketiga, 2 shops. Contoh kalimat countable noun. Contoh pertama, I have a brother and 2 sisters. Saya memiliki seorang saudara laki-laki dan 2 saudara perempuan. Contoh yang kedua, she has 3 dogs. Dia punya 3 anjing. Yang kedua, uncountable noun. Uncountable noun adalah kata benda yang tidak bisa kita hitung menggunakan angka. Contoh kalimat uncountable noun. Yang pertama, my mom is much judge for us. Ibuku memiliki banyak jus untuk kita. Yang kedua, I have little money for you. Dia punya sedikit uang untukmu. Setelah membahas adverb of quantity, kita lanjut membahas adverb of affirmation. Adverb of affirmation is an adverb used to express affirmation, a process of approval for an answer. Jadi, adverb of affirmation adalah kata keterangan yang digunakan untuk menyatakan penegasan, penekanan, atau persetujuan untuk suatu jawaban. Contoh kalimat adverb of affirmation yang pertama, certainly what he says is the truth. Tentunya apa yang dia katakan adalah benar. 2. Yes, I can speak English fluently. Ya, saya dapat berbicara bahasa Inggris dengan berlancar. 3. They really let me food. Mereka sangat menyukai makanan saya. Setelah membahas adverb of quantity dan adverb of affirmation, kita lanjut yang ketiga yaitu adverb of probability. Adverb of probability are adverbs used to describe the possibility that an event and a thing will not occur or not. Ada beberapa contoh adverb of probability. Yang pertama, maybe. For example, maybe I will come to your house after I finish my homework. Mungkin saya akan datang ke rumah Anda setelah pekerjaan rumah saya. Yang kedua, perhaps. For example, they perhaps meet you in museum. Mereka mungkin bertemu Anda di museum. Yang terakhir, possibly. For example, she is possibly call me. Dia akan menelpon saya. Mungkin itu saja yang dapat saya jelaskan. Sekian dari saya. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello guys, my name is Sanaria. My official number is A1M22022. Okay, I will explain to you about the forms and the function of adverb. First is the forms of adverb. The forms of adverb divided into 3 items. First is simple adverb, second is compound adverb, and the last is phrase adverb. So, let's start from simple adverb. Simple adverb. Simple adverb is a verb that consists of one word, such as slowly, very, usually, and etc. So, look at to the example. The example is, you are very beautiful. So, from this sentence, we can know that very is as a verb. Let's move forms. The second form is compound adverb. Compound adverb is a verb that consists of combining 2 or more words, such as whenever, wherever, heretofore, hereinafter, herein, and etc. So, look at the example. The example is, wherever you are, you have to obey the rules. From this sentence, you can know that the adverb is wherever. Okay. The last is phrase adverb. Phrase adverb. Phrase adverb is a verb that consists of 2 or more words, which idiomatically form a uniting. The example of phrase adverb is such as prepositional phrase. Prepositional phrase is a verb that consists of 2 or more words, which indicate the presence of preposition and the objects of the preposition. So, look at the example. The example is Jenny. The example is Jenny will arrive before noon. From the sentence, arrive before noon. From the sentence, before noon is as a verb. The functions of adverb. Commonly, functions of adverb divided into three. First is adverb as modifier verb. Second is adverb as modifier adjective. And the last is adverb as modifier other verbs. So, first is adverb as modifier verb. Look at the example. The example is he steps slowly. From this sentence, step is as verb and slowly as adverb. So, slowly is as modifier steps. So, we are moving to the second adverb. The second functions of adverb is adverb as modifier adjectives. Look at the example. The example is his family very rich. So, the adjective is rich and the adverb is very. From this sentence, very as modifier rich. Last is adverb as modifier the other adverb. Look at the example. The example is you dance very well. When we are look carefully, there are two adverbs on this sentence. First is very and the last is well. So, from this sentence, very is modifier the other verb that is well. So, thank you very much for your attention. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. From this sentence, very as modifier rich. Last is adverb as modifier the other adverb. Look at the example. The example is you dance very well. When we are look carefully, there are two adverbs on this sentence. First is very and the last is well. So, from this sentence, very is modifier the other verb that is well. So, thank you very much for your attention. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone, let's introduce myself. My name is Yulyanti Hartini. My official number A1M22032. Here I will explain the material about degree of comparison in adverb. There are three levels a degree of comparison, namely: first, positive degree. The positive degree is a form of adverb that shows no comparison. Example, make a comparison between two objects or people or group using this positive degree form, namely with the pattern. 2. Comparative degree. Comparative degree is type of second level comparison. Comparative degree is used to compare two things. It can be a person, object, or animal. This type of English comparative sentence is used to express more or less properties between one object and another. Comparative degree sentences are characterized by the presence of the word than. Example 1. Honey is smarter than you. 2. My house is bigger than yours. 3. Mina is clever than Wendy. 3. Superlative degree. Superlative degree is a type of third level comparison. Superlative degree is used to compare there of more people, objects, of several things. Superlative degree sentences are characterized by the presence of the article the before the adjective. The superlative degree sentence uses an adjective that has undergone a change. This change can be in the form adding the suffix st or est, or adding the word more or other irregular change. Example: 1. Suho is the richest man this town. 2. I am the shortest among my friends. 3. Mimin is the cleverest among her classmates. Okay, I think that's all. Thank you very much. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.